And right now, we can't get down to catch a grouper because there's so many red snapper out there.
Emotions were running hot today as fishermen from across the Panhandle got a chance to give Florida Senator George LeMieux an earful about current federal fishing regulations. Mark Kelly says the regulations are like having a guillotine hanging over his head.
Our neck is there, and we're just waiting on it to fall.
Across the board, they appeared to agree that times were tough, poor economy or not.
My book right now is 33% off from what it historically has been over the years, and that's been creeping up every year.
The anger stems from the 2007 renewal of the fishing regulations passed in 1996 in the Magnuson-Stevens Fishery Conservation Act. The fishermen say their way of life is being crippled. They said there's a need for compromise because they understand that fish need to be protected.
Listen, I think that if you're not careful, you can cut down the last tree and you can catch the last fish, and I think we're all very aware of that.
They also say some species of fish, like red snapper, have come back so strong they're starting to eat other protected fish like grouper. They say it's time to recognize that progress has been made and relax some of the regulations.
We're ready to be rewarded for our being conservative for the last 20 years on snapper. We're seeing historical levels of fish, and we're ready to be rewarded by a longer season.
Senator LeMieux says it's time for Washington to start listening to the fishermen.
I'm all for fish. We need to have fish, but I'm more concerned about fishermen than I am about fish. And we need to make sure that we have a healthy fishery, but we cannot close down these hard-working men and women who have small businesses here, who need to make sure that they can provide for their families.